guys The One-Eyed Pug in Paris. Have any of you guys heard of this book? You've heard of it? Very nice. Do you guys notice anything about the front cover? Yes.
There's a dog with only one eye where the Eiffel Tower is.
Yes, exactly, in the Eiffel Tower. Very good. Anyone else notice? Yeah?
I noticed how the pug is like wearing the hat and stuff.
Yes. Okay, good job. All right, so I'm going to read it and then I can show you pictures. Just make sure you follow along and then I'll ask you guys some questions after. Okay, so good morning, Paris. My mom and I are going out today to explore the city. It is a beautiful sunny morning as I prance out of the hotel lobby with the doorman waving at me. We walk down the street with our first stop at the Arc de Triomphe. It's so big the cars racing all around that I tremble. My mom picks me up, a little scary. We cross over to the street, the walking street. I am much calmer now. We keep walking by beautiful stores and many small cafes. The cafes have small tables and chairs on the sidewalk. My mom stops at one of them and sits down. I plop down at her feet for a little nap while she orders coffee. All of a sudden, something scurries past me. It's a cat. The chase is on. Down the sidewalk we go. We dash across the street, through the cars, and into a park. I stop, huff, huff, huff. Where did the cat go? So you guys can see that that's the cat the dog's chasing after. I'm in the middle of a very large park with many trees and flowers, so many different pathways. Which way do I go? I'm frightened and do not know where I am. How do I get back to Mom? I sit in the middle of a large path, nervously shaking what to do now. Then I feel someone next to me. I look up at her and she's a beautiful French poodle. So you can see that he's lost in the park and this is the little poodle that he found. Okay. She says bonjour and I start to cry. Her name is Fifi and in perfect English asks if she can help me. I tell her I'm lost and I don't know how to find my mom. Fifi tells me to follow her home and her mom's flat. Her mom is American and lives in Paris with Fifi. So flat means like the place that they live, like the apartment flat. The flat is very pretty, with a view of the Eiffel Tower. Fifi's mom picks me up and tells me she will find my mom. With a kiss, she puts me down. Fifi's mom gives us both a little snack and water, while she starts calling local hotels. Nap time for my new friend and me. When we wake up, Fifi's mom is very excited and has us follow her out to the flat and into a cab. A short ride later, I see the hotel. I bust out of the cab door and rush into the hotel lobby, then into my mom's arms. She kisses my face and tells me I was a naughty little man as tears roll down her cheeks. Fifi and her mom come through the lobby door. Fifi runs to me as our moms hug each other. So that's them looking out the window in the flat. I guess poodles are not so passé. They are wonderful, and I love our new best friends. Happy endings. So they're all friends. All right, so do you guys have any questions about the book? Yeah?
What does passé mean?
Passé is, in this book, poodles are not so passé, like, so it's kind of like uptight. Like, you know how when you see a poodle, how they kind of seem like very,
Elegant?
yes, like that, or like standoff. You don't feel like you can approach them as much because they're very like passé. So, did you guys learn anything from this book? Yes?
I just have a question.
Yeah.
Why is it called One-Eyed Poodle?
One-Eyed
Pug.
Pug, because he actually, so I met the author who wrote this book, and she lives in St. Louis Valley, and she actually has a one-eyed pug, and she writes books about him. So she has several different books that she writes, and her pug has only one eye because something happened to it when I was little. Yeah, you have a question?
Is this a true story?
I'm not quite sure. I think she just likes to put her pug in different locations and create a children's book. Yeah?
So like dogs, like you know how like we have our own language and not everyone understands our own language?
Mhm.
Do you think like dogs have their own language? But like to them it's English, but to us it's like, what are they doing? They're just barking.
Yeah, I mean, that is something we all wonder, but I do think that they have senses. Like, you know, do you have a dog at home? Yeah, and when you tell them to like sit, they'll sit if they're obedient, you know? Or they get that when you're feeding them, you say, "You hungry?" and they come for you or to you for food. But I want you guys to think about what this book was about. Did any of you guys follow along with the book and realize that there was a moral to the story? Yeah?
Like don't run away from your parents.
Yeah, that's a good one. Right? Yeah?
I also think there's one problem in this book because you know how our friends always say like don't go to strangers.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
the pug actually went with the strangers.
That's a very good point. Yeah?
I just have one other question. If the dog was on a leash, then how could it have gotten away from?
You are right.
Sneaky little guy.
You might be sneaky.
Or maybe
Yes,
he
that's
slipped out of his collar.
that could have happened too. Yeah. Yes?
It doesn't tell us much about like one eye pug. It makes it seem just like a normal pug in the
Right.
story kind of.
Maybe that's because everybody is treated, they like to treat, it's telling us that we should treat everybody the same way. Maybe the book's trying to get that story across. Yeah?
Like don't like say the one-eyed pug said blah blah.
Yeah, because we're not going to categorize people, right? You have a question?
Like how would the pug escape his collar if it's like I think I'm gonna answer my own question.
That's okay, that you can answer your own question.
I think it's like because like the collar is like too big.
Maybe, yeah.
And the owner didn't get a smaller size for it.
Yeah, and that's a very good point. Maybe that happened and that was the lesson learned by the owner too. That if I didn't have a tight enough collar, then I could lose my dog. That's a very good point. Yeah?
Actually,
Never mind. Wait, does any, yeah?
this is a question for you. Do you have your own dog?
I do. I have a dog that's, have you guys heard of a yellow lab?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have one of those and she's 10 years old, and then I have my brother's dog who's staying with us from Washington, and he's a little tiny poodle, a teacup poodle, and he doesn't like the snow. So when it snows in Washington, he comes and stays with me. Yes?
Oh, speaking of poodles, there's a poodle, like, there was a poodle in the book.
Yeah, there was a poodle, and this was a bigger poodle. So the poodle I have is tiny, but they come in all sizes. Yeah. Yeah.
The dog. I had a dog, but he passed away when he was 18.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I know that's the sad thing about pets. Yes.
Well, speaking of poodle, there's like a much bigger poodle. Like, I forgot what the name's called, but every fast dog show they go to, the owner shaves like.
Oh yeah. And the legs
weird.
aren't shaved. Yeah, I've seen those before too. Yes.
I never had a dog, but when I was really little, my parents owned 2 chameleons, and then they had like 10 million babies. And then now we own 2 cats, and before we owned like a lot of fish. So first we had this one that we named Wally, and then that one passed away, and then we got 3 more fish.
Oh.
They were called like, I forgot their names.
Oh,
And
that's
then we got another fish with my sisters.
wow. That's very nice.
And we had a shrimp.
Oh, you guys have had a wide variety of animals. I'll do my last 2 questions and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah.
I'm getting a dog soon. And the second one is that one time I won a goldfish at a fair and I named it Boy.
Wonderful.
Same
That's
as
very
my sister.
really. Yeah?
So, you said that the teacup poodle was 10 years old. How much is that in human years?
Well, they say that you multiply 1 year by 7 years for dogs. So each year of life is 7 years. So that would be 70 years old in human years. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for letting me read to you guys today. Thank you. And it was nice to meet you all. Hope you have a good rest of your school year. You guys are almost in 5th grade, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, today and then next week for only 3 days.
Wow, you're so. Well, I hope you guys all have fun summer plans, or even if it's just going to the beach. Enjoy your summers, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great.